Hello, my name is Charles, and in today's video, I want to talk about what are the most effective students doing in university to succeed and study effectively. Now, I got some notes here. I got some beautiful ideas, and I wanted to go over them with you to kind of figure out what the best students are doing to study effectively and to succeed. And so after doing some research, it seems, or at least some basic research, it seems like one of the most important things is one, setting clear goals. So a lot of the times they talk about SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time sensitive. But any goals that are specific and clearly outlined to you, that are important and relevant to the path that you are on, whether it be a small short-term goal for a particular test or for the larger long-term program you want to get into or degree you want to get or job you want to get. Setting those specific goals does help you narrow your focus. Now, in addition, there are also, if you're wondering, like, what are the learning techniques? Like, what do I need to do as part of step 2? There's a previous video I made on the 6 neuroscientifically proven, techniques to improve learning. And so that video will be available at the end of this one to go check out. Another important thing, at least the 2 things that have been important for me. So first, right, setting clear goals, and the other 2, the second being time management. So time management is essentially like prioritization, choosing what to focus on and when to do it. So for time management, it's like, are you focused on what you need to be? And there are like basic questions, right? Like, do you know your schedule for your classes? Do you know when you need to be places? But more important questions are like, when are you going to study? And how are you going to prioritize the studying and that effective, studying over the long term, over things like, video games with friends and stuff like that. Like, how are you going to set boundaries or at least be responsible at times and focus on studying? How are you going to let people know? Those skills will allow you to manage your time more effectively so you can study well and get things done. And then I think after that, right, it's the next thing that would have helped me. And this helped me at one point, but you got to really focus on there's 2 things. There's actually 4 in total. So the first being set clear and specific goals. The second is you're going to want to, focus on time management. Third is you're going to want to ask for help or create study groups. So when I got to a 4-year university, first thing I did is I formed a bunch of study groups, went up to everybody that I knew who was in certain classes that I felt was competent, qualified, enjoyable to talk to, fun, and engaging. And I was like, let's form a study group with this person so I can engage, so I can learn, so we can do well in classes. And that'll help you, because if you want to be able to be with people who will help you focus and help you stay on track, it helps to be around people who are doing the exact same thing. And they'll be able to bounce ideas off of each other. You guys will be able to help each other. And so it's best to form groups and form study collaboration environments where everyone is focused on the same goal. There's a unified goal of doing well in that class or doing well in that project. I promise you the accountability will also help. So form study groups. And the 4th and final step is reflect. Reflect every Sunday or Saturday, whatever day is best for you. Get out a journal like this and take notes on like what has been working, what hasn't been working, what study techniques are helping me, what classes am I struggling in, where do I need help? Because if you understand what's going on, right, a business that takes no inventory or no self-management or self-awareness is not going to do well. If the business isn't, and you're like the CEO of your student life. So, take inventory, see like, what do I need to do better? What do I need to do change? Where do I need help? What am I doing well at? What am I not? And then from there, you can make the best decisions to help your student life. So I hope this helps. These are 4 simple tips on how to study, how the most effective university students succeed in their student life.